Hey everyone, I'll go with the big bow today. Hi, there's Travels, Uncover the News, Jen, Larry Girl, Ocean Garnet, Connie Brown, Claudia Cooper, BMC, Uncover the News. Yeah, I've done that already. Thanks everyone for coming and joining me earlier. Linda B. Yeah, GEN, Jen, yes, hi. Yeah, hopefully more people are going to join in. I'm going to do a little video separate, but before we get started with the 1 hour on pets, I thought I'd let you know who's won what. Hi, Connie. Now, I've got two of these little decks to give away. Okay, now what I did, these are affirmation cards. They're not a tarot deck. They're 24 affirmation cards, and they're all with Australian animals. So I've got two of those to give away. Now I used a random number system with numbers between 4 and 9, and the first number I chose showed me when in the list to start counting. And the second number I chose, and it was a different number, chose me how many to count down to get the person who won. So it was just a matter of, you know, whether you were first in the list or last in the list, and it didn't really matter. You know, and I went through the list twice, so I got some from the bottom and some from the top. So everyone had a pretty good chance of winning. So people who won the first person who won one of these awesome Aussie affirmation cards, and they're really cute. They've got their own little wooden stand. Okay, and is J Cat Lady. Hi, S Walker. So J Cat Lady, and I will do a short video announcing everyone. J Cat Lady, if you email me at footprinttarot.com.au. No. Oh, I got that confused, didn't I? footprinttarot@gmail.com. With a postal address, I can get that off to you. The second person who won was Teresa McDowell. So Teresa, and if I haven't gotten an email within 2 weeks, I might do another draw. Okay, so I'll give people 2 weeks to email me. Okay, so Teresa McDowell, if you can also email me at footprinttarot@gmail. Yeah, footprinttarot@gmail.com with a postal address. I will get those off to you. Okay, now who won an email reading? Okay. Oh, Linda B. Linda Barorian. You came up, you won one. So again, it's the same email address. So if you want to email me that, and I will post it a bit later. Okay. Lynn Patterson. That's Patterson. Cecilia Metzger. Monica J. And another name that I see quite regularly, Millie Malavi. You've won one as well. So again, I'm going to do a short video with all that information again. Hi, Twainer. And yeah, so they're everyone who won. And my moderators, I will get to an email with you. Okay. Also, just going to ask forgiveness. We did go and do a visit. We actually went visiting rather than the other way around. Got that a bit mumbled. So and while we were doing it, we had a little bit of an overnight getaway, which was why I couldn't do yesterday for the cats. So that just got jumbled around a bit because my husband was interfering and going, no, don't tell them, say this, say that. And so that's why I couldn't do the pet thing yesterday morning. We had a wonderful break, just a few hours drive up the coast. But yeah, he's like, yeah, didn't want to give too much information away. So it came out that we were having visitors, and it was like basically the other way around, that we were going somewhere. But came off as a bit of a fib. I'm really sorry. But, you know, I was in the car and husband's like, don't say this, don't say that. So I just ended up saying whatever he was happy with. So hello, Rhonda. Let's see go. Hello, Twina, MB. Okay, pets. Travels, you are right up there straight away. There's got to be some rules, because if you've got multiple pets, it's just not going to have time to do multiple pets. Okay, so just today it's going to be one pet each, and if you really like it, we can do another pet session. Okay, yes, congratulations to everyone who won. So just one pet each. I'm going to do 4 cards for each. If you've got a doggy, I've got a doggy deck here, and I've got my cat deck. So this is a new doggy deck, and I've got my cat deck, which you guys might be familiar with. And I also have a general animal deck, which is not the Bohemian one, but a different one. This one here, which has got all different types of animals. So if you don't have a dog or a cat, you know, just a general pet. Okay, so Miss, you got a pussy cat. So yeah, today, just because I want to get as many done for as many people as possible, I can't do multiple pets. Okay, Travels, cat Bella and your cat Leo. Leo's MIA at the moment. I can do Leo for you. Okay, and just I won't be. I don't know if it's okay, so we can do Leo for you. I did my prayers earlier, so, and he's MIA. So everyone also just put out best wishes for Travels cat Leo, who's gone MIA. So let's all put out streams of the best energy that he makes his way safely home. So let's have a look. Have a look at Leo the cat. Okay, who's MIA? Travels. Wow, some of you have gotten up really early this morning. Oh no, that's my time. Travels, you've been on this really early. Like you put up your thing an hour and a half early. So anyway, so yeah, if I do multiple pets, it's just it could get stuck for ages on with one person. So it's going to have to be one pet each. Sorry, guys. So whichever one you think's needs a reading more. Okay. Travels, cat Leo. What's happening with little Leo? With the book. I forgot what's in. I think that's 6 of Cups. So just got the little thing. So make sure I got the symbols right. Yeah, cups. Yeah. So Leo, he's got 6 of Cups. So he certainly wants to be at home. How old is he? I wonder. Is he a younger cat? Six of Wands. Victory. Victory. You might be visiting somebody. You've got 3 sixes so far. 6 of Pentacles. Sharing. And the Star, which is good. Hope and inspiration and sharing some love. I don't think anything's bad happened with Leo. I think he may be just visiting somebody. So possibly perhaps to nourish. I love this. This is, he pours the water, perhaps to nourish the earth or perhaps to destroy the carpet. It's a transformation. Things grow and change, and so do you. Healing, forgiveness, and success. Carry on. Look, I don't know that he'll come home. Okay. There's no 4 of Wands saying he'll come home or anything. But I think wherever he is, he's safe. He's got victory. He's got some good cards. He's got cards of children. He might be a family with children. Maybe some children have found him or something. But he's safe. So 6 of Wands is a victory card and a good card and message. And sharing resources. This is a happy, well-fed cat. He is safe. Victory, I do think he might come home, but if he doesn't, nothing bad's happened to him. He's safe. He's with someone who's looking after him, but hopefully he'll come home. But he's being looked after, and this is also a move on card as well. So if he doesn't come home, it's going to be hard and sad if he doesn't come home. But it's because he's safe. It's not because anything bad's happened to him. It's because maybe he's been found wandering around. He might come home. I don't know if he's got an ID tag or if he's microchipped or anything. If he's microchipped, then that might bring him home. But if he's got no form of ID, he's probably been adopted by somebody who's looking after him well. Okay, but hopefully he'll come home to you. So everybody put out some prayers that Leo will come home to travels. Okay, now who's next? I'm going to go down the list. I've gone right back to the start of the list so that oh yes, I'm so sorry guys. Sounds like Trump's been causing a few tensions during 4th of July, but otherwise I hope you've had a great 4th of July. Yeah, so stay happy, stay safe, and we'll look at, apparently he gave a very divisive speech, so and he's been heavily, according to Uncover the News, Alan Dershowitz. Okay, so next up on the pussycat block or pet cat block, that's okay. Okay, hang on. Hi, Karen Bissell. I'm just going back to make sure I haven't missed anyone's request for their pet, okay? So I know that Linda B has got a pussycat. Claudia Cooper, hello, Jen. Bonnie Russell, hi. S. Walker, 1061, hello. Debbie Fitzsimmons, Pat Ramsey. Drum roll, got all the readings. Okay, look. Okay, I'm going to go to the bottom. Now, Linda B, you've got a pussycat. You want me to do a reading on her? Okay, Rhonda, let's go. Lily, Cappy's mum's got a dog called Leo. Okay, or Lily. So, grab a pen. I am so prepared. No. Okay. So, Linda B, what's your pussycat called? Cappy's mum, Lily dog. Okay. Linda B, get back to me with your pussycat. Passed away 16 years ago. The best cat in the world. Would you like me to do a reading on her? I'm not a medium, but I can draw some cards. So we'll draw a few cards on Linda B's cat, and then we'll move on to Cappy's mum, Lily, dog Lily. Okay, she's the next one that I can see that's come up. Okay, so and then after Cappy's mum, we got Rosie Saunders, Whiskey, Dash Hound, and somebody else. Rhonda, let's go. Gustav Maximus. Yeah, as I say, I can only do one animal each today, Rhonda. So we'll do Gustav Maximus after I've done Linda B's cat, passed away 16 years ago, and Cappy's mum, dog Lily. So it's first in, first served. Okay, so okay, Linda B's cat who's passed. Let's have a look. Four of Cups. She was very tired by the end. Was she an elderly cat, very tired, you know, not kitty named Tango. Larry girl. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, Larry girl, yep. Okay, so Linda, is she a bit old and tired and just, oh, I'm just about ready to go. Maybe she might have been sick or something. She was ready to go. You know, she really loved playing games with you. Yeah, she was 18, so she was getting a bit old and tired. This is the Four of Cups. It can often mean apathy, tiredness, you know. So she was a bit old and tired, but she loved playing games with you and manipulating you. That's the Two of Pentacles, that card. Oh my goodness, I've just got to move this. There we go. See if that works a bit better. Page of Swords. Was she a sneaky little girl? I mean, along with the manipulation, would she like sneak? And were there other cats that she would like tell tales on, or just a little bit? This is the Page of Swords. This is also the Spy and the Camp card. I think she occasionally might check in on you to have a look and see what's going on. Okay. Strength. She had a really strong personality, and basically she was queen or king of all they surveyed. This is my territory, mine. Yes, yeah, she was queen of all she surveyed. But I do think she's still, this is really, it's still a really big, very big, strong attachment. Considering she passed 16 years ago, and you're asking about her 16 years later, and she was with you for 18 years. There's a really, really strong attachment still. And I don't think she's moved on to another body or whatever. I think she's still checking in on you. This is the card of the spy. And maybe if something little might go missing, like say something, if there was something she liked to hide on you when she was alive, it might still go missing occasionally, and you'd find it somewhere you didn't expect it. Not like missing, but like it'd go from somewhere to the other. That could be her saying, look, I'm still here and I'm still watching your mum. Because we've got the spy card, and we've got a really, really strong attachment, really strong. Not just from you to her, but also from her to you. So, yeah. Okay. So that's Linda B's cat. I hope. So that's your pussycat's name. I don't know what her name was, but she really loved you. She stayed with you for a very long time, and she's still with you even after all these years. She likes to check in and play a few little games. Now, Cappy's mum, your dog is called Lily. Hi, Deb said. I am going to do this thing with the moderators. I'm hoping to get that sorted sometime this week. Your smoky girl passed away. Okay. Maritza, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, Cappy's mum, her dog is called Lily. I'm just going back so that I don't miss anyone. If I have missed you, I'm sorry. And if you'd like what's happening, like we're 23 minutes in already, so I'm going to do this till about, because I had a few minutes talking about things, till about 1 hour and 15. So yeah, that's why I'm sticking it to one animal each. Okay, your dog Lily, Cappy's mum, is she passed or is she still here? Claudia, I love that. Okay, Cappy's mum, dog Lily. She's sitting right there. Okay, what's she thinking? What's on her mind? What's Lily? What does Lily want? Ace of Fire. Is she a very creative girl? Finds all sorts of new ways. You think that she's found every way possible to get into trouble, but no, she'll find something else. Something new that she hasn't done before. Very, very creative. Three of the Sea. That is Three of Cups. Support, support, support. Support, support, support. Mum, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to support you. The fact that she's sitting right next to you now on the computer. She loves her mum, and she feels her goal in life is to support you, but not necessarily. Yeah. So, like I said, Cappy's mum, does she really find new and creative ways to create a bit of chaos? And I think if she does, it's because it's to support you in something. 10 of Sky. Oh. Was she a rescue, Cappy's mum? She's protecting you from the fireworks, yeah. Is she not comfortable with fireworks? Cappy's mum, was she a rescue? She rescued you. Yeah, so she was a rescue dog. She had a bit of a rough start. So this is the 10 of Sky, the 10 of Swords. So absolutely so good on you, Cappy's mum, for taking in a rescue dog. She had a bit of a rough start. And because she had a bit of a rough start and you took her in and you loved her, that's support. It goes both ways. And the Wheel. You two were meant. That's the Wheel of Fortune. You two were meant for each other. You know, that hard start she had, it was all made up for the minute you looked at her. Yeah. So you two were meant to be together, and I think it's just something that was meant to be. I don't know how old she is, but I do get the idea that she's going to be around for quite a long time yet. And that wheel, she's going to keep that wheel going. I think Cappy's mum, you're retired. She's like, all little ways of causing chaos is to keep you going, keep you moving, keep you healthy, keep you surprised, and keep your brain going. Was love at first sight. Yeah, you were fated. Yep. So now we had Gustus Maximus. Gustus Maximus. That was for yeah. I'm gonna have to just grab a pen, guys. I have penned up the kazoo. Pens, pencils. Okay, so we've got Gustus Maximus coming up yet next, and then Whiskey the Dachshund, who passed, Peanut, Tango the Kitty for Larry Girl. I'm just writing these down. Did your granddaughter see your cat, Linda? We got Peanut. Yeah, we've got Peanut there. Smokey for Deb said. Smokey a cat. Passed. Your Rooster. Debbie, oh cool. Your Rooster. Debbie F. Mimo. Here's a rooster. Aw. Whisper to Zelda. Less scared. Uncover. You got Gypsy, your cat Gypsy. Oh yeah, Weedo. Weedo the cockatiel. Oh, my mum had a cockatiel. They talk. They're very, very active. Weedo the cockatiel. Yep. What, Mrs. Marie? What? Firstly, welcome, Mrs. Marie. And what's up with Weedo? Why do you need help with him? Joan, British short hair, called Sarah Jane. Is she named Sarah Jane after the doctor's assistant, Joan Moray? And welcome, Joan. Yeah, and this is Marie. I've got Weedo and Cookie. I can only do one at the top, one at this stage, one per person at this stage, so that we don't get. Oh, yeah, Sandra Henderson, you had a dog stolen. How's it doing? What's its name, Sandra? Deb said, "Smoky cat, you don't need to be on the list." Deb said, "Okay, that's fine." Hi, Scott, Annie, Scott, Annie, your dog. Okay. Yep, I saw that. Thanks, Larry girl. Okay. So who am I up next? So Cappy's mum. I've just done whiskey. Hasn't Lily, your dog? Okay, Dash Hound. Whiskey the Dash Hound. Okay, I didn't write down who whiskey belonged to. Sorry, but yeah. Kristen, hello, Kristen. So we're going to do Whiskey the Dash Hound. Hi, Gma. And I'll see how I go by the time I get to Scott's dog, Annie. We'll see how, like I said, I'm doing 4 cuts. Oh, your dog. How is your dog, Sass? Yes, that's a stolen one, isn't it? Yeah, I've got Sass down on the list, Sandra. Okay. So Sass is on the list too. So we'll do that for now. And so Whiskey the Dash Hound. Yes, Sandra Henderson, I've got Sass on the list. Hi, Gmail 5. Whiskey the Dash Hound. How's Whiskey going? Ace of Earth. He was always finding ways he was always bringing things home, was he? Did he used to get out and bring things home, Rosie? He was handsome and smart. Yeah, Rosie Santos. Yeah. So was he always bringing things home? He had to make a hard choice, whether to stay a bit longer with you or move on. And he chose to move on. It was for, you know, he had to make that choice. Yeah, it's just the world, end of one journey into another. So he had somewhere else he needed to go. Yeah, he had a choice to make. I don't know why he passed, whether he was ill or whether it was sudden, but there was a chance for him to go or stay, and he felt he had to go and go on a different journey. So he had to walk away from you. He's a spiritual resource, I think. It's the ace of earth, which is the ace of coins. Resource. I think he felt he was needed elsewhere. So it wasn't an easy choice for him, but see the little doggy here. It's like, I'm sorry, but I do have to go. He went on to start a new journey, a new path. I think he may have felt it was his time to leave you, and that he's one of those dogs that come back very quickly to help other people. So, just all a little bit emotional here reading about Whiskey. Just a beautiful, generous soul who's put there to help you through a tough time, and that's his job. He's one of those dogs that that show, the little Tobo, where the dog would show up and he'd help people through a tough time and then he'd move on. That's the type of dog that Whiskey is and was. He's there for a while. He's there to help people, whether it be for a couple of years or quite a few years. But then it's like, when he's gone, it's because he's been called to move somewhere else, to go somewhere else. So yes, he has moved on from you, but he's with somebody else as well now, with the new. So that's his job. His job as a dog is to help people. Yes, big heart, very big heart. Oh. Yeah, very big heart. I mean, he felt he'd done what he needed to do with you and giving you everything he could that you needed at the time, and it was time to go and help somebody else. Okay, so that's Whiskey. Peanut, who is blind and old. Yeah, there is still a list, GMR5. I had to write it down because I couldn't keep remembering everyone's things. So, yeah. Oh, it's just a beautiful, beautiful soul, that dog, Whiskey. Precious. Teresa Judy, hello. Hello, Teresa Judy. Okay, so Peanut. What's going on with Peanut? Three of Sky. Oh, sweetie, I don't know if Peanut has much longer with you. Three of Sky is the Three of Swords, so he's I think he's getting ready to leave. You know, it sounds like he's quite old and quite ill. 9 of Earth. This is the 9 of Earth. This is the sitting pretty card. Economy, but he wouldn't leave unless he didn't think that you were able to handle it. Thank you for the question, Scott. At the moment, I don't take donations. I might do it at a later stage, but at the moment, not yet. But thank you for the question. Okay. So, yeah, I don't do this for a living or anything at the moment. Thinking about changing that. But at the moment, I don't take donations at the moment, but that could change. I'll let you know if it does. Okay, but thank you for the question. So, Peanuts owner. Who's Peanuts owner? I forgot to write down the name. Yeah, Peanut's getting ready to pass on. Whoever the Maritza is Maritza Peanut's owner. Thank you, Larry girl. So he is getting close to passing on, but he wouldn't do it if he didn't feel that you were in a good place to handle it. Loves you, and he's going to be around for quite a while in spirit. So this is the Lover's card. It's catching just all over the place today. So this is the Lover's card. He absolutely loves and adores you, and he was meant to be with you. The Seer. That is the Hangman, I think, in this deck. Yeah, the Hangman. So, but it is, yeah, it is his time to go. He also feels that he's given you a new perspective on life, which is what he was there to do. But it is his time to go, and he feels that he wouldn't go if he didn't think you could handle it. He was there for a purpose, to pair up with you and provide you with a new perspective on life. But yeah, he is getting close to going, Maritza. So hopefully, yeah. Okay. Hi, Greta. Greta, if you haven't emailed me yet at footprinttarot@gmail.com, please do. I want to do a little get together with my moderators. So okay, so that's Peanut. Tango the kitty cat. Tango the kitty cat. Just so I can get your email address. Do it from your email address so I can set up a little bit of a get together with my moderator to say thank you. A bit of the face to face. Crazy cat lady, hello. Oh, have I done Gustamus Maximus yet? No, I haven't. I will do Gustamus Maximus. Okay. I don't know why. I had him in mind to do next, and then it didn't get done. Okay, so Tango the cat. Queen of Swords. Oh, if you displease her, she lets you know. Or yeah, Queen of Swords. Queen of Claws, more like it. Yeah. Triangle is, yeah. The swords, yeah. Triangle is this. Oh, yeah. And 4 of claws. But, you know, my rest is all important to me. Do not ever think that you can disrupt my rest. I'll tell you what, does Tango rule, or did Tango rule? Four of Wands. Her home environment. This is her home, her environment. I'll tell you what, I think Tango rules the roost. Magician. Now you see it, now you don't. If Tango wants to put you in your place, something you like goes missing. Is that what Tango is like? Who has Tango? Who owns Tango? Tango the cat. Larry girl, yeah, it's Larry girls, yeah. She's the little queen. She loves her rest. Don't you dare interrupt it. She rules the roost. It's her home, her rules. And if you piss her off too much, you might find something that, you know, little things go missing. I think that's Tango. That's what I'm getting on Tango. Okay. What I might do is just go ahead and lift a little bit and do a reading on Sandra Henderson's dog Sass, as he has been stolen and he's missing. So everyone, that's your Tango. Okay. So everyone, please put out lots of love and prayers for Sass, that she's okay. I'm going to do a reading. Sandra Henderson, this is on your dog Sass that got stolen. The High Priestess. Someone was planning it for a while. Is Sass an unusual breed, or the Lovers? Eight of Sky, Eight of Wands. Oh. Two of Sky. She is being kept somewhere confined. I don't get the Two of Sky. I get a bit of a mixed thing. It's like somebody planned it to take her. Lovers, maybe breeding. Is she, Sandra Henderson, if she's a specific breed or something, or a special breed, she might have been taken by somebody. Was she fixed? Yeah, she. Yeah. So Sandra, was she fixed? Is she a breeding dog, or is she a special breed? Was she fixed? Because if she wasn't fixed and she was a specific breed, I think she might have been taken so people could breed puppies from her. She's confined. I also get an idea that they're trying to make a decision whether to keep her or not. How long has she been missing? I would love to say that she just ran away and was picked up and being kept by a wonderful family, but no, I mean, I don't think that's the case. I think she was taken for a reason. And let's all hope and pray that you get your lovely doggy back, Sus back. It's like, oh, will you get Sus back? Yeah, everyone visualize. You will find out what happened to her. Just for this, because she was stolen, I've done an extra 3. You will find out what happened to her, but it might take a while. Okay. Rest. But I'm not sure when. Okay. But eventually you will find out what happened to her. So I wish I could tell you she was being loved and all that. But I think because of the type of dog she was, maybe someone saw her and a terrier. Was she a specific breed of terrier, like a purebred or something, or Maltese or Yorkie or something like that? Yeah. Right, someone might have taken her to hurt you, but you will find out what happened to her. That's the best I can give you. I wish I could give you a whole lot happier news, but you know, let's just hope that's okay. That she's okay. Okay, Gustavus Maximus. So I'm sending out all the best prayers I can for you, Sandra, and you will find out what happened to your little sass. Okay. Gustavus Maximus. Sorry for it taking so long, Rhonda, to get to Gus. But I just felt it was vital to read on Sass. Not a breeding dog. Yeah, then it was, yeah. She's being kept somewhere. She's not like a fighting dog, which thank heavens. But yeah, she's being kept somewhere, and they're trying to make up their mind whether to let it go or not, or what to do with her. I think you will find out what happened to her. Oh, part of the hangman, which you got there, is also a bit of maybe it's time to move on a bit too. You might not get her back, but you will find out what happened to her. So I wish I could tell you more. Okay, and something better, but that's the best I can come up. You know, I'm not sure you'll get it back, but you will find out what happened to her. Gustamus Maximus. Hi, Eunice. I'm going to go through the rest of the list I have here now. So if I haven't got you on the list now, and if you like this, the dog thing, we can do another dog one, animal one later. Okay, so Gustamus Maximus. Plus I have a cockatiel and a rooster to get to as well. 7 of C. 7 of Cups. Does he fart a lot? Does Gus fart a lot? Sorry, bit of a rude question, but 7 of C is the 7 of Cups, gaslighting. All I got was fart. Fire alpha female. This is the Queen of Wands. Very Queen of Wands. Very protective. And is he protective? So, yeah, no, I didn't ask if it was fixed. I asked if he farted a lot. Sorry. But he's very protective. Blue's his daughter, is it? Okay. Sky Guardian. Sky Guardian, I think that is the he likes to cause a bit of chaos. No, not barks. Not barks. Farts. Like in blows off, like out the back. Not bark, Rhonda, fart, like F-A-R-T, fart. Is he a bit of a farter? Yeah, passes gas, yeah. And if he does he get a really smug look on his face? Because Sky Guardian, Knights. He's very gentle. Yeah, Sky Puppy, it's a page. And Sky Guardian, yeah, it's a knight. He laughs and he does fart. Yeah. I'll tell you why. This is the 7 of Cups card. And this little dog has a like a little grin on it. Really pleased with himself. And smokes, and he smokes as well. That's why I asked if he farted a lot, because that's the first card that came up. But it's very protective. Does he cause a little bit of chaos from now and then? Again, doubled up on the protection with the Sky Guardian, protective knight, but they can also cause a little bit of chaos as well. So he's 120 pounds. He's a big dog. Can he just cause some chaos just by walking through the room sometimes? And the World. Is he old? How old is he? Is he getting on in years? Because we've got the World, which is the end of one journey, beginning of another. So he might be getting up to a time where, that age where sometime in the next couple of years he might go. He's only 6. Okay. He's a wiggler. And he's 6. So he's not that old. So he's, you got him done. after he had his, when did you get him done? When did you get him fixed? Just recently? Got very adventurous, and so he's protective. He can cause a little bit of chaos with his wiggling and stuff. Three years ago. Yeah, look, we've got the world card, which is the beginning of one, end of one journey, beginning of another. But I don't get the idea that he's, if he was old, I'd say he might be getting towards that stage where you might have to think about him passing on. But there's definitely going to be some change with him in the next little while. But he's not an old dog. Just a change of circumstance, maybe. I don't know. That there's probably going to be maybe some change with him coming up, but hopefully it'll be good. He acts like a puppy. Yeah, this dog definitely. It's like out to explore. He loves exploring. He loves finding new things to do. Every day is a new adventure for him. So I see it. I can see a change with him, but I don't know what sort of change. If he was older, I would say, look, it's about time you started preparing yourself. But he's not old. He loves new things too. So yeah, but so there's a change coming up. I don't know what it could be about, but yeah. Okay. So that was Gustavus Maximus. Okay. Mimo the Rooster. Okay. Mimo the Rooster. What's going on with Mimo the Rooster? And that's for Debbie F. Debbie Fitzsimmons, you're the one with Mimo, aren't you? Hi, Body Russell. Mimo the Rooster. What's going on with Mimo the Rooster? And I haven't forgotten about Weedo the cockatoo either. So cockatiel. So I haven't forgotten about Weedo. So Weedo's mum, just hang in there. Okay. Mimo the Rooster. 2 of Summer. He a randy little thing? He's falling in love. 2 of Summer. We've got 2 birds here, considering we're looking at a rooster. That's a lovebird. Falling in love, experiencing a deepening of emotion in your current relationships. Well, considering we're talking about a rooster and not a person, is he there as a pet, or does he help with egg production? So, he's a bit of a love 'em and leave 'em type. Justice. Impartial. Yeah, he doesn't have any deep feelings for any one of these. If he's got some chickies around him, he's just like, yeah. Oh, and he's very much me. I am the king. You know, like Rocky Road from Chicken Run. He's getting on. Ace of Autumn. Ace of materials, Ace of King, Ace of Coins. Yeah, he's a bit of a love him and leave him. He's just like very impartial. He's very much me. And he's always looking for a new opportunity. So yeah, so he's a bit of a character. He's a real character, this Rooster, this Mimo Rooster. He is a real character. He's a playboy. He's a playboy rooster. And he's always looking for a new opportunity to make noise, to let himself, to let people know he's there. Yeah, Mimo's very much a so Guido the cockatiel. Cockatiels are very noisy, and they do continually like to make their presence known, and they do like to scream. But let's see. So, Mrs. Marie, let's have a look at Guido. What's going on with Guido? Renewal. He's not liking something. He's just trying to let him know. So he's trying to get a message to you somehow. King of Spring. King of Wands. Yeah, I saw that Egypt that you put that down earlier. The sun, illumination. Is he in a sunny spot? Oh, thank you, Rosie. That's lovely. Yeah. He wouldn't want you hanging on, and you know, he'll always be there in your heart. So yeah, cockatiels, they are native, they're very energetic. They are noisy. They are very noisy, and they do like shrieking. My mum had one. Do you put a cover over him at any time? I think she used to put a cover over him to calm him down at times. No, not so much sun. I'm just trying to remember what my mum used to do. I think he might, maybe a little bit more sun. Where are you, Mrs. Marie? Are you in Australia, or are you? live in the desert. Okay. And move him into the sun a bit, and also deserts can get very cold at night, so they are more of a tropical bird. Okay. At night and when he screams. Have you taken him to a vet? I mean, they are communicative birds as well. So it's Mrs. Marie, all I know is that he's like very judgmental. He's very, very strong personality. He's not afraid to let you know he's unhappy about something. But we've got the sun. So look, you will be able to work out what's going on with him. You will be able to find a way of settling him down more. I'll ask my mum what she used to do with Noisy, which is what she called her cockatoo. So yeah. So Mrs. Marie, if you send me your email address at footprinttarot@gmail.com, I'll ask my mum what she used to do with Noisy, and just see if she's got anything she could, you know, he gets jealous if you give love. That's what it is then. Yeah. Yeah. Is that when the screeching starts? He wants to be the limelight. What you have to do is cover he's not ever going to learn to live with you having other pets and wanting to love up on them. So you're probably even going to have to cover him while you're loving up on the other pets, or put him in some time out. My mum used to put Noisy in time out, which was put him right away out of sight of the house, everything out of sight of her and everything else until he quiet down. And she used to have to put him in time out. So anyway, that's about all I can tell you for now. But yeah, he's a very strong personality, and it's all me, and he's very judgmental. Okay, so that's Weedo. Oh yeah, okay. So let's see. Whisper, Zelda, Whisper. When you said that she's very nervous all the time, I got the word anxiety. Yeah. So Zelda, I know that you have been going through a really tough few months with people being sick and everything, and you've really been doing it tough. And is it a recent thing, your cat's nervousness, or? She was a rescue and she was feral. So she was living life on the edge. She needs more security from you. She's sort of like in fight or flight syndrome a lot. This is the Two of Swords. Um, yeah, she's having a little bit of trouble letting go. That Seven of Pentacles. She's sort of always thinking, am I safe enough? Am I safe enough? How long have you had her, Zelda? Yeah. She's still assessing her situation. It's still going to take a while. Eight of Cups. Yeah, she's still very much in flight or fright. She's just not feeling very safe. What you're going to have to do is take every opportunity you can to show her she's safe. Yeah. And if you're the only one she'll let near her, just cuddle her. Use little treats to get her up on your tummy or whatever and pat her. And yeah, because she's very much, it's going to take time and patience. You've had her about 3.5 years. Wow. She must have gone through some really rough stuff. She's, do you keep her inside now? Is she a completely indoor cat? She lays with you at night? Yeah. Is there a favourite windowsill that she can sit on? Maybe give her a toy. Has she got some toys? She really just, she's always going to need continual love. She's just that sort of, she went through so much. She was attacked as a baby. Yeah, that's just stuck with her so much that she's always in flight or fright. She only feels comfortable with you. And yeah, I think she also gets scared that you're going to leave her. So if you go outside, she suffers from anxiety, separation. So separation anxiety. I think if you leave the house or anything, she's always scared you're not going to come back. Yeah. So she sits by the door. Yep. So yeah, it's just so ingrained in her. It might not be something she's ever going to get over. She suffers from anxiety when you leave, separations anxiety when you're not there. Maybe you could try maybe a little heat pillow that you can put in the microwave. Not too hot, just get it slightly warm. Put it in a bed or something, covered with towels. Things that smell, something that has your scent on it, an old towel or a couple of old shirts, where she can curl up as well. Just give her a space where, like when we're out, our cat Cameo, she likes to go and sit in my husband's seat with his body warmth and his scent, or she'll sit where I sit on the lounge, somewhere where we sit. She screams when, yeah, definite, really big separation anxiety. I don't know, you might even have to get her some Prozac or something, but definitely set her up with something that's got soft and comfortable, something that's got your scent, whether it's a favourite seat. She just loves to sit anywhere where myself or James has been sitting. So yeah, maybe that will help. But yeah, it's just so ingrained with her. She went through such a hard time when she was a bubba that, yeah. Okay. Gypsy cat. Who owns Gypsy cat? Your heated blanket. Yeah. Maybe, I think you can maybe get heated dog and cat blankets or pads or something like that with some heat in them, and put something with, yeah. Ah, that's Uncover. That's you, is it? Okay. Oh, sweetheart. Just give her love and, yeah. You're a good soul, Zelda. You're a very good soul. And she knows that. Okay, Gypsy Cat for Uncover. Nine of Wands. She's embattled. Wheel of Fortune. Is she old? Uncover the news. How old is she? She's a dark colour. How old is she? Uncover. She's getting tired. Hi, Michael Dow. Uncover the news. How old is your cat? 9 years old. She's getting on in years. I mean, cats can live for an awful long time, up to 20 years, but she's getting on in years and she's getting a little bit tired. Wheel of Fortune. She's feeling a bit embattled and a bit tired. We've got the Nine of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Pentacles, Assessment. Maybe she's just getting tired. Maybe she needs a bit of a checkup, maybe some vitamins or something to pick her up. Yeah, she's just getting a little bit tired. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So, yeah, she's getting a little bit tired and feeling a bit embattled and stuff. Assessment. We've got assessment here with the Seven of Pentacles. Assessment and maybe some vitamins. Has she had a history of just little things here and there plaguing her and stuff? Maybe, I think, get her checked out. I think it's time for you to maybe get her checked out by the vet and look at her diet. And one thing, if your cat's only ever had dried food, or they're like, cats can get diabetes and stuff. She's protective of your other cat, Ollie. Yeah. Maybe she gets anxious. It was bound to be. She's bound to be tired because of the nature of her. I think with the Wheel of Fortune, just because of her nature, she's a very protective cat. But she's getting a little bit tired. Maybe take her to the vet, get her checked out. Oh, sorry, guy, and do something about. Yeah, get her checked out. Maybe a change with her food or something. It's time to do something with her. It's time to make a change with her of some sort. So, yeah. Okay, now we've got Sarah Jane, the British short hair. And it's Sarah Jane. I still want to know if she's named after the doctor's assistant from Doctor Who. Melissa Gerber. Yeah, I've got one more on the list after this, and then I'm going to wrap up the pets for today because we're going to well over an hour. But if you guys like, we can do another pet session in a week or so. Yeah, uncovering the issue. She's getting a bit tired. It could be a precursor to something else. You can't really stop these things. So, yeah, but I do think you need to get her to the vet and have her looked at. So, yeah. So, Melissa, yeah, we're going to wrap up with the, I'm doing Sarah Jane and then Scott's dog. But please, I'll let you know when I do another pet session. Okay. Anyway, Sarah Jane the cat. The 9 of Pentacles. Sitting pretty. She's swift to 2 of Swords. Justice. Assessment. 2 of Swords. Do I go this way or that way? Making a decision. She's very happy where she is. She feels like she's sitting pretty. She will let you know if she's not happy about something. She's a real thinker. She's a real thinker, but she doesn't like you to be too settled. She's like, this thing can go either way, and I'm not going to tell you which way. So if she's peed at you, if she's pissed off at you, she'll give you a look, and it'll be like, you'll get the feeling, this could go one of either way. Joan, yeah, she's not named after Sarah Jane from Doctor Who, but okay, so yeah, I just get she's very happy where she is. She definitely lets you know that she's the ruler of the place. She's swift to dispense justice when she's displeased. But she's a real deep thinker, and if she's peed off at you, things could go one of 2 ways, and she's not going to let you have a clue of which way that is going to be. I don't know if that sounds like your little Sarah Jane, but yeah. Okay, Scott, what's your doggy called? Annie passed away 9 years ago. Okay, Scott, like I said, I'm not a medium, so but we'll see what we can get from Annie, okay? Annie, Scott, Allen, Annie. It was her time. She was a border collie. It was her time. Got the wheel here. It was her time. See, puppy. Was it pretty sudden, surprising? Was it expected or unexpected? Her passing. 4 of fire, 4 of wands, and the 9 of sea, 9 of cups. So was it sudden, her passing, Scott? Yeah, she lets Sarah Jane lets you know when she's unhappy, yeah. Very suddenly, yeah. Got sea puppy, which is the Page of Cups, surprising emotional news. So yeah, that makes sense. 4 of fire, home. Do you still feel her around at times? And I've got the 9 of sea, which is the 9 of cups. Yeah, she wasn't very old, so it was really surprising that she passed. Do you still sense her around at times, even though she was, it's been 9 years since she passed? Because I've got the 4 of wands here, which is the home card. You don't. I think she, yeah. So I think the home card, 4 of wands. I think she moved on very quickly then. If she's not hanging around you, she moved on quickly to a new home. 9 of sea, to grant somebody its wish. Yeah. Yeah, I think she moved on, and I think she, oh, baby. Oh, my goodness. I hope they got whoever did it. That was so wrong. Taken so suddenly. But you know what? I think she went very quickly to a new home. And somebody got a wish granted, not with the new doggy, a new puppy. I think she was moved on very quickly to a new body. And yeah, Ace of Sky. Did you find out what happened? Who shot her? Got Ace of Sky, which is the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Did you find out who did it? Or yeah. Earth puppy. Yeah. Justice. Hi, Danelle Hagen from Nebraska. Your dad did it. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, on that note, we'll move on. She was a beautiful soul, because she is. She's moved on very quickly to a new family, I think. And she's been everything they could have hoped for them. So, yeah. Anyway, my darlings, we've done well over an hour on pets. So, I hope you've enjoyed the pet readings, okay? And if you'd like me to do another session on pets, I can set it up for a couple of weeks. Oh dear. Can I ask Scott, did he know that it was Annie that he was doing it? Oh, and no, we won't go there. But rest assured, she was taken suddenly and wrongly, but yeah. I have to say it's not reading on pets and animals is not something I ever thought I'd do, but I'll tell you what, sometimes you think that reading on people can pack a punch. Just sometimes reading on the animals themselves, yeah. Yeah, and I have to say Whiskey the Dachshund got me right here, and yeah. Will Trump have a heart attack? I can look at the state of his health. It took a few years, yeah. Yeah. I'll look at his health. I'm not going to look at whether he's specifically going to have a heart attack. But I'll certainly look at his health. So I'm just stretching my legs, darlings. Yeah, come on. Like my cat shirt. I've just been sitting for a while, so I've got to. Oh, okay. So, how I understand, my understanding is that Trump gave a pretty contentious speech for the 4th of July. Is that right? Oh, you're welcome, Joan. I'm curious as to whether I got her personality down pat. Trump's health. Kanye West wants to run against Trump. Okay, that's fun. Let's have a look at Trump's health. Yeah, Bob Ross was the painter, wasn't he? Yes, this is an original design. The guy I used to work with, he now has a stall at Malaga Markets in Perth. So if you're in Perth, this is one of Steve's original designs, which means you've got to go to his store and order it, get it. You can't buy it in shops or anything. And it cost me $25 Australian. And yeah, and he's got a stall there up the end near where the hairdresser is at. And he prints t-shirts, and his name's Steve. So, okay, let's have a look at Trump's health. Suit. The 8 of elixirs. That's the 8 of cups, walking away. 9 of coins, sitting pretty. The Tower. Whitby. The Star. 8 of coins. And the Chariot. Tower, movement. Okay. So walking away with the Star for hope. That's in the middle one is the 9 of coins with the 8 of coins on top. 3 of swords. 3 of wands. The Moon. This is his health. I've asked about Trump's health. Yeah, there's things they've been keeping secret. There is something to do with his heart. He's been given medication to help with his heart. He doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe it. He thinks there's nothing wrong with me. He thinks he's sitting pretty. But all of the details that they're getting about his health is saying, no, you've got to start looking after yourself. Otherwise, you know, things, you're going to reap what you sow. This is his heart, 3 of swords. He doesn't believe it. But he's got a very rude shock coming up with the Tower, leading to movement away. And also they're trying to keep what they know secret. So, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him, and it could lead to him having to move away from where he is. So it might not be all the scandals that actually do him in. He might have to genuinely resign because of his health. So, So no, his health is not looking good. And it's definitely undermining everything as well. But he's not he doesn't listen. And they let him medicate them and everything like that, because he's like, you know, he'll do anything to stay on top, but he doesn't really believe it, you know. It's like, I can still do this. I'm still in a good position to rule and do this and do that. But he's not. And they really want to try and keep it secret what's going on with his health. but it's up the putty. It's up the putty. So what was going on with this speech that Trump gave? He gave a speech that was... And did they have fireworks on Mount Rushmore? Please, somebody tell me, did they have fireworks on Mount Rushmore? Kavanaugh rejected a GOP request to block rule banning large gatherings. Whoa, he actually did something right. Oof. Teresa's Judy, yeah. I think Annie was reincarnated very quickly because she was taken so unfairly and so unjustly and so suddenly that I think she was moved on very quickly to a new home. Hi, Lisa King. Interesting on the hair. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Itchy nose. Sorry, guys. So Trump's was a divisive speech. So what was his speech about? He's slamming protesters, was he? Oh. So he went to Dakota, did he? He went to South Dakota. Let's see. Trump tries to drag America backwards. Has it worked? sorry, guys. I was just reading Trump's speech. If you do not speak its language, perform its rituals, recite its mantras, and follow its commandments, then you will be censored, blacklisted, persecuted, and punished. It's not going to happen to us. Well, I'm sorry, you big orange freak. What the F do you think you and your ilk were doing to minorities for a vast part of the 20th century? If they didn't look white, speak white, perform white rituals, recite right mantras, follow white commandments, and they were then censored, banished, blacklisted, persecuted, and punished. You dickhead. Oh. Sorry, guys. Oh, my God. Is this speech going to work? Is it going to do the job he wants? Is this speech going to work? Is this rhetoric going to work? 7 of Blades. No. It's not going to work. Death. 7 of Queens. No. 7 of people are going to stand their ground against this shit. They see it for what it is, an abuse of a position. It's going to start protests anew. And it's not going to be about Black Lives Matter anymore. It's going to be about him. It's not going to work. People are tired. This is the 4 of Cups. They're tired of listening to his shit. They're tired of listening to speeches like this. And they're getting fed up with it. And they're at that decision time. It's time to make that choice. The Magician. The 4 of Blades. He should have shut up and kept to the quiet, kept to speech. Again, he's projecting when he's saying crap like that, because that's what he wants to do to anybody who doesn't agree with him. So he's projecting it and saying that's what they're doing to us. Well, screw you, mate. It's not going to work. He's not going to be able to manipulate the people. This is on top of the 4 of Blades and on top of the 4. It was a stupid thing to do. This speech. He's going to have to backpedal on a lot of it. Now you see it, now you don't. It's not going to work. 3 of Cups. Upwelling of emotion. He's not going to like it because the White House are going to have to basically backpedal on a lot of it to smooth people down. No, it's not going to work. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, I just, a couple of people had said it was divisive, so I brought up a story on what he said, and just reading that, it was like, what the? Man's a total wanker. I'm sorry, total wanker. I try to be impartial. I really do try to be impartial. But if you're a Trump lover, you're on the wrong channel. I'm sorry. I mean, I do try to be impartial, but no pandemic. What pandemic? And this South Dakota governor, please tell me she is up for re-election this year. Please. Kristen Noem, is she up for re-election? Oh, it was written by Stephen Miller. Well, that makes sense. Christine Noem, hey? Where was this, Zelda? In South Dakota? This is the thing. Trump is using the 4th of July to further his agenda. That's not what 4th of July is about, but that's what he's blatant about it. Monument protection. Yeah, well. It's a hard thing when you've got statues of people like Washington and all that. Yes, they owned slaves, but they are also the people who helped create the country of the United States. So that's such a hard thing. It's like, people wanting to tear down statues of Captain Cook here. He found Botany Bay and Jackson Bay and, discovered Australia. He didn't, other people did, but, but he didn't go out and massacre all the Aborigines and make the laws that overrid all their rights and all that. So it's, yeah. I think with regard to monuments and statues, I think you have to think carefully about what that monument really is about. The fact that he owned slaves, yes, it wasn't good with George Washington, but it's about what he did to help create the country, the United States, not the fact that he owned slaves. It's not like the monuments of all those generals and everything from the Civil War who wanted to keep things the way they were. George Washington was for change, and I have an idea that if he was involved in the Civil War, he probably He wanted change and better, but yes, he didn't quite get the hypocritic bit about him wanting change for the colonies and the change and owning people. He wanted for them not to be owned, but he owned people, so he was a bit tone deaf on that. But maybe Clark saying that yes, he was a slave owner and this and that, filling in the context. But yeah, I think they have to be treated in a different context to statues of like all those Confederate generals and things like that. Maybe a bit more historical context being put into why the statue is there, what this person did, but explaining things. That way you're not wiping out all that history. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I look at Mount Rushmore, and as a visitor to the US, it's not really somewhere I would want to go and see. Because just the reason I'd want to go and see Mount Rushmore wouldn't be because of all the presidents' heads on it. It's because it featured in North by Northwest, to tell you the truth. But it wouldn't be high on my list of things to go and see. Anyway. Hi, Zenless Serenity. Let's see. Yeah. Will Trump's speech backfire on him? I did ask. I just can't see any point in carving out mountains. I mean, I don't blame the people for putting the crazy horse one there, but again, they're carving a mountain. So I don't blame people for putting the crazy horse one there. But generally, I'd prefer to leave a mountain as a mountain, you know. The GOP is, I'm just having a look at a thing here. The GOP is aghast as Trump's polls sink. Did the speech backfire on him? Oh, yeah. It caused a huge upwelling of emotion, that speech. It wasn't the victorious speech he wanted. His message was, it was a speech of a despot, that this is his way to victory. But he's going to, like, very, very soon, he's going to find out that's not what it is. It's been a bad couple of weeks. Let's see. The GOP allies on Capitol Hill are looking on with alarm. You think? A top Republican told CNN that Trump needs to change course quickly, even though they acknowledge readily that he has never been prone to take such advice. He's good with the base. The base is not going to get him back in office. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that'd be right. That'd be right. Fucking, pardon me, Mitch McConnell. I was just reacting to Uncover the News there with the Senate strips a provision from the intelligence bill requiring campaigns to report foreign election help. Yeah. Hey, even the Kardashians would do better than Trump. Hi, Kate Sweet Blue. Oh, yes, yes, I let go an F-bomb. Oh, were there fireworks on Mount Rushmore? Did he get them? I hope not, but is the GOP going to choose someone else to run for the Republicans? Let's have a look. Is the GOP going to choose someone else to run for the Republicans? They're thinking about it. Two of Swords, the High Priestess. Yeah, the agenda is changing. They're thinking about it. Five of Elixirs, Five of Cups. I think they know that if they don't, they'll really regret it. Loss and regret. They're already regretting things. Upwelling of emotion. Ships come in. Reaping what they sow. Knight of Cups. Offering, yeah, Knight of Cups is the cup. It's the knight with an offer. Yeah, I think they're thinking about it. Seven of Cups, gaslighting. They're trying to divert things away from Trump. Page of Elixirs. Page of Cups. Surprising. It'd be surprising news to Trump. But yeah, they're thinking about it, and I think they're feeling justified in maybe doing that. Hi, Georgie Moon. Hi, Mims. It is cold here in Perth. We chortled off for our overnight visit. We went north, just 4 hours drive north, and it was lovely. It wasn't cold, it wasn't hot, it was just a nice, comfortable warmth, and it was lovely. We had a little mini getaway. So yeah, it's cold here in Perth. Okay. So a little bit of stuttering at the moment. Oh, Liz Cheney has broken with President Trump. Did she come out and blast people threatening with bounties? The bounty, she came out the other day and said it's not a good idea. On a series of reports, yeah. She's a representative, so. Okay. Let's have a look. Who can we read on, guys? Oh, how about Ghislaine Maxwell? What's going to happen with her? Burning fire pits of hell eventually, but, you know, before then. Oh, guys, I will be back in just a minute. Yeah, babe. No, I've got to go back to the broadcast. I haven't finished yet. No. Just wondering why it was so cold in here. I had the front door open. Okay. Okay, I discovered why it was so cold in here. I opened the front door earlier. Cameo to look out of, forgot to close it. Okay, Ghislaine Maxwell. And I also pointed the heater on and put it on oscillate so that hopefully some warm air will creep over here. Feeling better already. I forgot to close the front door. That was wide open. Cold air rushing down a hallway. So let's have a look at Ghislaine Maxwell. What's going on with her? Oh, I will just quickly, before I look at her, I'll go through the list of people who won again, and I'm going to put up a little video. Okay, so the two people who won these little affirmation card decks, J Cat Lady and Teresa McDowell, that's M small c capital DOWELL. You guys have won one of these each. What I need you to do is send me an email at footprinttarot@gmail.com, and I'll need a postal address. Okay, and remember, I'm not in the US, so I will need your zip code, your state, your town, or whatever, it's everything, including the United States and stuff. Okay. Now for readings, an email reading: Lynn Patterson, Cecilia Metzger, Linda Barurian, Monica J, and Millie Malave. So if you guys can all send me an email at the same email address, footprinttarot@gmail.com, then I can set up with you an email reading. Okay. Okay, now yes, congratulations to all the winners. Remember to put a thumbs up too, guys. So Human Generic 777. Hello. In their catio. Okay. Let's have a look. Ghislaine Maxwell. What is going on with her? What's silly woman? She was in Europe where they would have had a really hard time getting to her. So what does she do? She sneakily buys a house in New Hampshire and then goes and moves there. And I think that, you know, they knew where she was all the time in Europe, apparently. So and she thought they weren't going to find her. Anyway. Five of Swords, abuse of power. That's her. She was in a position of power. She had power over these people and she abused it, and they were like totally Knight of Swords. Prosecutors. This is her challenge. It's prosecutors, people coming in to prosecute, investigations, charging in. They're going to make her life chaos. The base of the reading for her. Eight of Pentacles. Details, details, details. They're going to look at her life through the biggest it's going to be like it's going to be like using the Hubble telescope to look at everything about her life from the time she left school, basically. I moved. No. Oh, that's better. I moved the monitors and yeah. So they're going to be, yeah. Her past actions leading to where she is now. She turned her back on people who needed her help. She turned her back on them. She was in the position to stop this. All she had to do was, when this first started, or when she first learned about it, was go to the authorities and stop it. But no, she turned her back on the right thing to do. And that's gotten her where she is now. Indeed, doo-doo. The present position, 8 Wands, change of address, a very swift change of address. She's in custody now, I think. 9 of Pentacles, autonomy, her immediate future, her autonomy is threatened. And 9 of Pentacles is a card of autonomy. It's also a card of abuse of power. So it's going to come out about her abuse of power. What's on the bottom for the Queen of Cups? She's going to need, they had to medicate her. So, poor thing. I'm talking about Ghislaine Maxwell here, everyone. So, in her environment, King of Pentacles, people with money. Alan Dershowitz apparently is opening his trap and saying something. But, yeah, what people see. 6 of Wands. People are seeing a victory. They're seeing a victory. Yes, we got her. We got her. Two of Wands. That's her hopes and fears. She's hoping her plans for her defense will work, but she's fearing that they're not. What is her outcome? Queen of Wands. She's going to face a very, very tough, protective investigator. She might even end up in front of Congress. 10 of Wands. She's going to be carrying a very big burden. 4 of Swords, rest, retreat, confinement. I think she's going to end up in jail. Princess of Wands. She's going to actually start yapping. She's going to start talking about people. Yep, she's going to testify. Queen of Wands testifying before somebody. She's got all this proof about other people. And she's going to start, she's going to start yapping. Hey, who's the Scott? Who's the Kristen you're talking to? I haven't seen the name Kristen on here, that's all. Was her arrest planned? Was her arrest planned? I don't mind if people throw cards along with me either, so that's fine. Was her arrest planned? Yeah, anyone's at home and they want to throw the cards along with me. Oh, you're Kristen, Uncover the News. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I've got no problem if people want to throw cards along and say what they've got. Okay, that's fine. So was her arrest planned? Apparently she thought that that nobody knew where she was, but they did all the time. 7 of Wands. That came flying out. That's a yes. Was her arrest planned? Oh, Jesus. Just coming out all over the place. Oh, no, don't have it. No, do not worry. Do not worry about that, Scott. Don't worry about that. I'm happy if people want to throw cards along and do that. I mean, I used to do it to other people, and yeah, no, I'm not offended at all. Sometimes it's really interesting to see if people get the same cards I get, you know. Oh, I wouldn't let Bar anywhere near that woman. No way. If I was her, I'd be scared of Bar. So was her arrest planned? Yes. They just had to, yep, they'd been planning it for a while. They'd been sharing information with people overseas. They knew when she moved. They let her go and settle in at New Hampshire to give her a bit of a, it was just a matter of the timing. The thought she was, yeah, she foolishly thought that she was sitting pretty, starting a new life, but she's got to pay the devil their due. Yeah, they let her get settled, lulled her a bit, but they knew all along where she was, and people were sharing information. So, will the Republican Party split into 2 parties? That is interesting. Let's have a look. Will the Republican Party split into 2 parties? Let's have a look. I think as it is, it's got to end. Will the Republican Party split into 2 parties? Resources, the Queen of Pentacles, resources. The Queen of Wands, 2 queens. Intuitive, money, intuition, protection, doing the right thing. I got 2 queens here. I'm going to take that as a yes. 1/2. One lot. It's all going to be about money, 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 money. Assessing everything to do with money. The other part is about rebuilding hope in. So got the 7 of Wands, 7 of Coins on top of the Queen of Coins. Money, assessing. It's all about money. This one faction. The other faction is about law, Congress, holding up their end of the bargain as a co-equal branch of government. This is what Congress is. Congress is not just the House, it's the Senate as well. Bringing hope back to Republicans who want to be part of that, but who don't feel they can be part of it if things are as the moment. The money people, sharp with words, no patience with people. That's the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. the people with the Queen of Wands, they're tired of having their ideals stabbed. They feel like they've been betrayed by the people who are there currently, by most of the people who are there currently. They feel betrayed. This is a 10 too, so an end to the betrayal, the start of something new. And often with the 10 of Swords cards in other decks, not in this one, but often you'll see the sun dawning. Often it's referred to as sunset, but to me it's like a dawning of a new day coming. So agendas, secret agendas, not open about things. That is on the Queen of Pentacles side. 3 of Wands on the Queen of Wands side. Plans coming to fruition, waiting for their ships to come in, waiting for better things to happen. Yes, they are going to split in two. One's going to just, same old. They're going to see new opportunities offered to them, and they're just not going to take them because it doesn't fit into their agenda. That's the party that's just going to continue on as they do. But the side with the Queen of Wands, this the Death card. That doesn't mean it's going to be they're going to be the death of the old way of doing things with the Republican Party, and a new way, a change to a new way of doing things. So yeah, it is going to split in two. One's just going to be like going on as they always have been. Money. We'll cut you down, gum you up, and make it hard for you to do other things. The other party are all about new ideas, new creativity, new inspirations, more intuitive towards what the voters want, bringing new hope to those voters who have lost hope in what the party's become, bringing an end to the betrayal of their rank and file, looking to new avenues for their chips to come in, and creating a change, getting rid of the old ways and starting a new one. So yeah, it is. It's going to end up with what this new party. I think this new party is going to be the one to come forth in the future. Yes, I get the Hermit coming up for him a bit too. Michelle Peterson, hello. Will Kanye, is he doing that now? 2020? Kanye West? Yes, you know what? That's the minute I heard about the Lincoln Project being formed, I sort of had got it. Is the Lincoln Project the basis of the new Republican Party? I'm going to ask that question. Is the Lincoln process, is the Lincoln Project the start of a new Republican Party? Let's have a look. New offers, new opportunities, resting, that's a maybe. Yes. 2 of Cups, yes. The Hierophant, maybe. Yeah, I think they are. I think they are going to end up forming the basis of the new Republican Party. Because the reason they formed was they got sick of seeing the abuses continuing to happen within the Republican Party and with Trump. They knew they needed to do something. They want to, you know, they believe in they'll be formidable. If they pull it off, they will be a formidable party in the future. But it's going to take a few years for them to get to that stage. But I think they are going to end up creating a charter, a new Republican charter. And I think in order for political parties to remain, they have to undergo change at times. So I think eventually the Democratic Party is going to go through this process of change itself too. Yeah. Anyway, Kanye West. Yeah, look, people can laugh that Kanye West has put his hand up for the position. It certainly shows that he's like, but everyone has their right. If you're born in America, I understand, everyone has their right to put their hand up for the position. No, it's not going to go anywhere. He's very hopeful, but the first card that came out was the Three of Swords. I think he knows it's not going to go anywhere, but I think he's doing it more in the hope of inspiring people to use their voices more. You know what I mean? To inspire, like there might be people who will go out and vote for him who have never voted before. So I think he realistically knows. He knows it's not going to go anywhere. But I think it's maybe, Kanye's, I'm going to go vote because Kanye's winning and they've never voted before. It's something behind it. It's more about inspiration. He knows it's not going to work. He's not going to win. But I think it's more of a message of, hey, look, you can put your hand up and be heard. So vote for me if you want to be heard. Vote for me. I will, say something. Or if you don't, so it might be inspiring people who've never gone and voted before to vote. He knows that this is the ship coming in card. He has an ego. But I also think a little bit of it is to try and temper down, like take people away from Trump, who might have otherwise gone for Trump, will go to Kanye, and that will take votes away from Trump. Basically, again, this is a little bit of a vote stealing thing. Preferences, assessment. And he knows it's not going to go anywhere. You can never discount people, but I mean, he's got funds of his own. He's got God knows how much funds. But I think it's more of I think he's gotten together with some people to say it's more of I'm standing up and being counted by saying I can run, You know, you don't have to vote for Trump. There's other people you can vote for. I can run. You might say, oh, it's a bid for personal power and a grab for power, but he knows. He must know logically. I do feel he's going to raise voter awareness and, you know, get people out to vote who wouldn't have normally voted before. To say, yeah, get out and vote. Use your voice to say if you're not happy. And, yeah. That he knows it's not going to go anywhere. Even if like 5,000 people voted for him, and I could see that happening. There might be 5,000 people who never voted before, but now there are 5,000 people who are going to go out and register to vote that have never registered before. So, yeah, I do think it's if nobody's inspired to go and vote for some of these people, they'll vote for me, get them out to vote, you know. I think in the end it's going to be an exercise that actually awakens a lot of people to voting. Elon Musk is a wacko. Well, yeah. I suppose you could say that of Kanye West too. Kanye West does have issues as well. But I think he knows it's not going to go anywhere. But I also think it's a bit of a, you know, I'm not happy with the way, so I'm getting off my butt and I'm going and I'm doing something about it. And it's a bit of an example type thing as well. Get off your butt. If you're not happy, get off your butt and go and vote. You know, put your hand up in some way. I don't think he means any harm. I think he knows that it's unlikely to get. He's highly unlikely to get in the White House because he doesn't have a party behind him. But I take it he's running as an independent, or is he running as a Republican? Yeah. Cynical, yeah. But I also think it's going to have the getting people out to register to vote. So I think, yeah, it's not going to go anywhere, but it's not going to do any harm. And it's possibly going to do a bit of good in getting people out there thinking about voting when they never thought about voting before. Can I give a reading on Kellyanne Conway? Yeah, I haven't read on her for a while. Kellyanne Conway. Hi, Ms. Lady. Yeah, hi, Mims. Hi, Sharon Sipes. Claudia. Kellyanne Conway. What's the touche about Mims? Getting out to vote, putting your hand up. Oh, first card I got for her is the rest card. rest and retreat. She's definitely backing away. She's considering an offer. 9, so she's got the 9 of Cups, considering an offer. 9 of Pentacles, sitting pretty, autonomy. I think she's trying to regain some of her autonomy. 10, she's thinking about the legacy. Heartbreak. You asked if she was leaning more towards her husband and the Lincoln Project. Judgment. She's going to have to answer. She's going to be hauled up in front of Congress, I think. She's trying to keep a low profile. She's definitely got heartbreak in her future and judgment. Chickens coming home to roost card. She's got this legacy she's never going to be able to live down. She's never going to be able to live it down. She's hoping that she can climb out from that. Maybe even hoping that the Lincoln Project will welcome with open arms, but I'm not sure that's what's going to happen. Let's have a look. I'll do a cross on her. I just did a 9 card, 3 of 3 there. So I'll do a cross on her now. There is definitely some heartbreak in the wings for her. So walking away. She's thinking about walking away. But what's her challenge? Her challenge is that she took up the offer from Trump in the first place and she stayed with him. She just was totally drawn in. She bought the romance of Trump. Lock, stock and barrel. That's her challenge. At the base of the reading for her, she just stood by and let Trump get away with so much. Let Trump and the Trump administration, everyone. She just stood by and defended them while they time and time again stole and cheated. And, you know, she was one of their chief. This is also the card of strategy. She was one of their chief strategists. Past actions leading up to where she is now. She was in on it from the start, working with everyone, working with Trump and others to keep things barreling along and gaslight and everything. She was, you know, right from the start, she's been there. She's been, the fact that she's still there is her loyalty to the group. Where's she at the moment? She's actually, at the moment, a lot of anxiety. As beloved, so below. She's as above, so below. She was one of the strategists to help them get away with so much, and now she's Reap what you sow. She's going through a period of really high anxiety. What's in her immediate future? A change. Change, the end of the things. This could be the end of her career at the White House. But a change, an ending of something, a change. What's in her environment? Questions about money, resources. Her resources, her money. This is her. She likes money. She likes money. And a lot of it came down with her to money. And that's, yeah, her attitude about money. That's all coming out, and it's all in the environment at the moment. It's all about money in her environment. What do other people see? Other people seeing someone who will do and say anything to cling on to power. And do and say, and they also see somebody who has a lot of secrets that she's holding close. What are her hopes and fears? She hopes that Trump can get, she still hopes that Trump can get in again. Renewal, rebirth, a new term. But she fears he's not going to be able to. What is her final outcome? Oh, she's going to have answer for. She's going to be investigations. She's going to be lumped in with Trump and investigations. She's going to be investigated up the kazoo. And Tower, nothing good. Her outcome is nothing good. Assessment, reap what you sow. Yep. Chumbawamba, eh? I get knocked down, but I get up again. Okay, got a few more minutes before I'm going to go. Hi, Shelby, Lisa. Yeah, he never will either. Oh, I can ask that, Ms. Lady. Will Kellyanne Conway write a book? Hi, John. Yeah, I'm just about to wrap up, John. Been on for 3 hours today. I did almost an hour and a half, well over an hour on just everyone's pets. We're asking, will Kellyanne Conway write a book? She is ripe with secrets. That's a no. That's a yes. The wheel, bound to come out. Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely, she's going to write a book. Yep. We have the moon. Lots of secrets. The wheel, bound to happen. The high priestess, secret agendas. The page of swords, spy in the camp. 6 of wands, emissary, messages for the king. And the sun, illumination. Yep. She's going to write a book. The Emperor, and it's going to feature heavily about the Emperor and the King of Pentacles and how he flouted the rule of law, where he got some money from. Yeah, this is him flouting the rule of law, how he did that, where he got his money from. Some woman is going to preach, and this is him, where he's money to and from. And some woman Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's going to write a book. Okay, my darlings, I do need to go. I have to go and have some breakfast. And I've had a ball today. If you like it, we'll do another pet reading. Probably in another couple of weeks, maybe Saturday after next or something. And thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. Keep a lookout for the short video announcing the winners again. And if I haven't got, if I have to, if I've still got, you know, people haven't answered me within a certain time, I'll draw some more winners and stuff. So we'll see. Okay, love you all and have a great day. Bye-bye.